Did you know that when you were made, you were fearfully and wonderfully made? God built you from the inside out. God built you from the inside out in His image. That's why it's not about what a man or woman does on the outside. It's what's on the inside that matters. That's why it's not important whether you drank beer or not. It's important whether you're an angry alcoholic who beats his wife, or whether you're drowning your sorrows. See, God can relate to pain and sadness and even anger. He can relate to all human emotions. But He looks at your heart. He doesn't judge your actions. We all sin, outwardly and inwardly. But what is your heart posture about it? Does it bother you? You know? But I'm getting a little off topic here. So He built you from the inside out, like a bomb. So He hadn't lit the fuse yet. Okay, see, He built you and He said, okay, put that thing right there and I'm going to step away. Dad, you light that sucker whenever you're ready. You know? Look, Jesus ain't afraid to say, yeah, you're awesome. Man, I built you and I'm awesome. I dare you to even look at pride differently. You're so prideful that you think it's impossible for you to be beauty. It's impossible for you to be beauty. Yeah, okay. Beauty all around, inside and out. You think it's impossible for you to be successful? You think it's impossible for you to have an entire family, to walk off your job site that's never, well, maybe put you 2 weeks in. What would Jesus do? Put you 2 weeks in. But hey, I'm done. It's not making me happy. It's making everybody else happy. Except me. Okay? Prideful. God sent you here to be graceful and loving and beautiful. How can you be those things when you're angry, depressed, sad, and stressed? Well, how do I get out of that? Okay. Well, this is how you do it. You say, I don't like any of it, see you later. Now, that's not the first step, though. First step is a whole lot of time with God, because you have to know that He's here, He's for you, and He's with you. You have to know it. You have to know it so much so that when you walk off your job site, you know that you're about to walk right into the career of your dreams. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. So you don't just walk off your job site or pick up the pen and say, okay, I'm going to write this book. Or you don't just make the move. You don't just do it, because you'll find yourself doing it for the wrong reasons. I find myself painting and writing songs and doing videos, and I'll start doing it and it won't work. Why isn't it working? Because I didn't even know it, but my heart posture went from, I'm going to speak a message of love to people that comes from you, not from me, Dad. And it goes from that to all of a sudden I'm desperately trying to get the song right and perfect because, hey, maybe I'll get 1,000 likes or something. Now, that's not my intention, but I find myself, my mind will take me there. The old man mindset, right? So we have to operate in all things in love. Who is love? Jesus is love. Okay? Wisdom is love. When you know love, live with love, trust love, you become love. And when you become love, you become wise, because you know without love, without faith, without God, nothing is possible. But with Him, all things are possible. So, look, you may not be sitting in your brand new car, or you may not have angels flying, you may not feel like you got angels flying all around you. They're flying around. Yeah. The bird can be an angel. God is all creation. So He's literally everywhere. He's in you, He's around you. But we gotta open up to it. Yeah, life's stressful. Okay, make the environment. Don't let the environment make you. There ain't no better way to make an environment than bringing the God who created all environment with you. God is blowing minds out here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to lighten up some the mood a little bit. Because some people may be like me, who looks at themselves and goes, not me. I'm still a sinner. You know, this is hard for me. It's hard to accept that God is just this loving. That he doesn't go A, B, C, and D. He goes C, Z, A, and X. So, experiencing him in his full love, here's the kicker. Requires nothing on your part. I know everybody in your world has told you the opposite. Unknowingly, because we're all in our own walk. But one by one, he will start elevating people. What does that look like? We'll be millionaires. Well, maybe. But no, what I mean is he'll elevate us from the inside out. He'll take a scared person and make them bold. He'll take a weak person and make them strong. He'll take a strong person and make them weak. That's a gift too, by the way. You know, he humbles those who exalt themselves. He throws them in the pits of hell. No. He says, I love you so much, and you've done fallen into this trap so far that, like, I got to take you out of this. And there's no way for me to do this other than getting rid of the things that you just won't get rid of unless I do. And it'll hurt and it'll suck, therefore causing you to hopefully come to me. Some people get more angry and completely fall off the mat. But if you realize that he loves you so much that really there is no bad thing, there is no negative thing that God does. There is no punishment. Okay? God doesn't punish us. Well, but it says the Bible says, okay, yes, but what I'm saying is he doesn't punish us unless there is a victory attached to that punishment. Okay, so yes, like a father punishes his child, that's not a very good example nowadays, because we're still operating on what we look at as punishment in the world, what we look at as love in the world. We got to stop that. God is pure love. So any good thing that you have ever experienced, wrapped up all in a ball, times a million, doesn't even come close to making up what God is. So what does that mean? Jesus died. And while he was hanging there, he thought about you. He's God. Yes, he died for you. Not for anybody else. Just you. It was just you and him. And he thought about your life. And then he fixed you. He healed you. And he went back up there and he died for Billy. But just Billy. Nobody else. And then Sarah. But just Sarah. So you see what I'm saying? We got to stop thinking it's impossible for him to be like this. Because if we don't realize how big he is, we won't be able to grasp his love. You have to literally know and believe and then let him show you in your life today, all around you and in you, that son, daughter, you are my favorite. I died for you because I couldn't stand thinking about heaven wouldn't be heaven without you. Heaven wouldn't be heaven without you, and this world wouldn't be as good of a place as it is without you. That's why I sent you here. But now, I'm taking back what's mine. And I'm going to send you out to grab a whole bunch of others to come take with you. But I need you to know that I love you. So if you're sitting there in sadness, anger, doubt, or worry, I want you to picture in a complete white scene and just let your mind sit on that. Your mind sees nothing, but then focus on your heart. Think about every good thing the Lord has ever done for you. Everything he's ever done for you. And believe and dare to believe that he's got a mighty calling for you. And receive it in Jesus' name.